Show starts now.
And coming up at 6, a new style of classroom is unveiled in Leon County. We'll show it to you coming up.
Plus, Labor Day signals the end of the summer travel season. We'll have a preview of just how many people are expected to hit the road this weekend.
I thought they were cheering for me for coming back.
It did seem like.
When I realized they weren't, I was a little sad.
Well, I'm happy you're back.
I'm happy to be back. I left the tropics were quiet.
Yes.
I come back, there's freaking out going on out there.
Right.
There's no need to freak out, my friends. We're going to be just fine, and none of what we're going to be talking about in the tropics, I'm going to be talking a bunch about the tropics, are coming to impact our weather anytime soon. So we're all good there, but great to be back. Let's talk a little weather. We'll get to the news in a second. First things first, it's muggy outside. Boy, is it ever humid. It was like that all day yesterday. It's been like that for weeks. It's probably going to be like that for maybe another week to go. A lot of our temperatures low to mid 70s. I see 72 in Live Oak, 73 in Tallahassee. I see 74 in Valdosta. Yeah, warm. Yeah, muggy to get started. Plenty of green on the radar, but the issue with this green is this just some of the moisture being picked up by those big, powerful radars. It's not coming down from the clouds, at least not yet. I do think we're going to find some showers in spots this afternoon. We could find some later this morning. And like yesterday, some of the showers could be strong. Some of the showers could have heavy downpours. Some of the showers could cause some flash flooding. So we've got our eyes on all of that. There's just so much available moisture. Doesn't take much to bring those showers out of the clouds. Now, the bright side to all this, so we do keep those temperatures under control. A couple of days ago, fewer showers. It got to 95. I don't think we're going to do that today. I don't think a lot of us are going to get to 90 today because there'll be more clouds. It will be so humid. And yeah, we're going to have plenty of opportunities to get wet. I think that's going to continue tomorrow and into the weekend too. And yes, we have tropics to look at, lots. I'll break it all down in just a couple of minutes.
New this morning, police in Brooks County finding the body of a man they believe was shot in Thomas County. This all starting Tuesday around 5:30 p.m. just south of Boston. Deputies say they were called out to an aggravated assault on Martin Road. When they got there, they found evidence of a possible shooting. That's when deputies and the GBI started to investigate the possible death of Andrew Hill. Then just yesterday, police finding Hill's body in Brooks County. Right now, the GBI and Thomas County Sheriff's Office are not commenting on why Hill might have been shot or where in Brooks County his body was found.
All right, now to an update of a story that we've been following out of Jackson County. A 22-year-old man now facing several charges following a hit and run last week with a school bus. Trenton Jeter arrested and charged with leaving the scene of a crash and improper passing on a narrow roadway. A warrant also issued for battery and domestic violence for a separate incident.
6:02 now. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp announcing over $62 million for organizations across the state to address homelessness and housing insecurity. However, as Mackenzie Petrie reports, there are no South Georgia organizations on the list.
Not even a month ago, I spoke with the homeless shelter here in Valdosta who told me they were seeing about 300 homeless families. Now they tell me that number has almost doubled.
We get an overwhelming amount of calls every day of people looking for shelter, and they're not just necessarily located here, but it's happening everywhere, and they're trying to find a shelter to get into.
They tell me they didn't even know about the money that Governor Kemp dispersed.
I came up out of the blue, and all of a sudden there's 20 agencies who have been awarded this money. What 20 agencies? Where? We're also called Titletown Valdosta, which means we have a large population of people, and we need assistance here too.
If not Valdosta, these organizations say at least one city in South Georgia needed some of that money, especially since inflation is at an all-time high and many can't afford rising rent.
And they're not the only ones that's struggling. We are suffering here in the city of Valdosta for affordable, decent housing and money to help these people make ends meet. But take it a little step further, talk to those grassroots agencies that deals with this on a day-to-day basis.
Experts say in the economy's current state, a growing number of families are only one tragedy away from financial ruin. And some say they believe South Georgia isn't getting the help it needs to address those problems.
All right, in Tallahassee, community and school leaders unveiling a new outdoor classroom for Bond Elementary School on Wednesday. The classroom will be used to help enhance students' learning, understanding more about nature, and being able to do more hands-on activities. The initiative is a joint effort between Bond Elementary and the Sunrise Rotary Club. The principal at Bond Elementary says this new classroom will keep students encouraged in school.
This opportunity will definitely motivate our students. It will give them that opportunity to come on the outside to learn versus being within the traditional classroom setting. And so our teachers will have the opportunity to sign up and come out when they feel it's appropriate for their students to learn on the outside. So we definitely want to put this space to good use.
School officials say they're thankful for the community's support in the project and plan to start using the space immediately.
6:05 now. More than 100 prospective employees coming out to a state agency job fair in Tallahassee yesterday. Agencies like the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles and the Department of Corrections talking to potential employees about the opportunities available in state government. Our Mike Rogers has more.
More than 100 people coming out Wednesday, hoping to find the next right fit working for the state of Florida.
I have a lot of homework to do when I get home.
Raina Tenedo's new to Tallahassee, looking for a fresh start at either the Department of Motor Vehicles or the State Hospital in Chattahoochee.
I'm hardworking, I'm detail-oriented, I'm punctual as well. I'm just looking to grow. I'm open to a lot of career choices.
Highway Safety, the Agency for Persons with Disabilities, and the Wakulla Correctional Institution also trying to fill open jobs.
It's basically a small city and we're looking to keep it running. We need staff to do that.
William Rummel is an assistant warden at the Wakulla prison. Besides officers, they're looking to hire contract workers, medical staff, food service employees, and inmate counselors.
You're dealing with people, customer service. You got to know how to talk to people. You have to know how to say yes or no. You can't be fearful of interaction. That's the first thing.
This spring, the state raised the starting salary for Florida state correctional officers to $41,600. For Rummel, he says it also provides the opportunity to mentor and hopefully change people for the better.
Be that model that they want to be, that they didn't have before they were incarcerated. Yes, I believe in it.
Unemployment rates in Leon, Gaston, and Wakulla counties sit at 3.1, 3.6, and 2.5%.
Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
So we start on the day planner, got lots of 70s early. We're at that point in the year now. We'd like to start seeing some 60s sprinkled in there. Maybe next week. I don't think it's going to happen over these next few days. So much moisture, so humid, and all that contributes to the afternoon showers, which will keep those temperatures from climbing too far out of the middle and upper 80s. I think 90 is within reach for some spots, maybe north and west, but not everybody's going to get there. Right now, lots of clouds, especially to the east and to the south. Haven't seen a few showers in a while, but doesn't mean we can't get some later on this morning. Most of the numbers between 70 and 73. I see Valdosta at 74, Apalachicola at 76, and some of the only spots that are not in that very small range. On Futurecast, we notice how some of the showers try to creep in from the south each of the next few afternoons. Now, it's not going to rain all the time everywhere. We're talking pockets of showers and storms. But I think we're talking pretty good chances, no matter where you are, to see some of those pockets today, tomorrow, and this weekend. So the rain chances are going to stay really high. 80% shots today and tomorrow, 70% chance on Saturday, still 60% chance on Sunday and Monday. So that's still pretty high. But remember, that doesn't mean it's going to rain all the time. It just means no matter where you are, that chance to get wet is pretty high. And for the most part, we're talking a jolt of showers for an hour or so, maybe two, and then it moves on. But of course, that can aggravate some flooding concerns in some of the areas that have already seen a whole bunch of rain. And of course, it's not helping with any of that humidity that is getting so old after having so much of it for so long.
6:09, and we're just getting started on this hour of the Good Morning Show. Still to come, Serena Williams' last dance will continue after she came out on top yesterday. Coming up, we'll tell you why she's calling this experience once in a lifetime. Plus,
For millions of Americans, it's the last chance for a summer vacation. I'm Elise Preston with a look at what travelers can expect this Labor Day weekend.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 2 minutes.